Up next on the Midlife Mafia Podcast. This episode, things that came to us by surprise.
I wasn't prepared to move from the kids' table at Thanksgiving. Adulthood is a lie. Things lose their
helium.
One day, I was going to be looking in the mirror and thinking the same thing.
Drunk him home with a hickey first, and then he told me afterwards he was paintballing with his friend.
Do you want me to do your upper lip too? No, if you start there, then it's going to start growing.
A lot of surprises in our lives. A lot of surprises.
Welcome to the Midlife Mafia Podcast. My name is Christy. This episode, things that came to us by surprise.
Hey, my name is Marietta, and my entire life was a ginormous, huge surprise.
I'm Elle, and I'm surprised every day, I think, pretty much. Yeah.
If you know what's going on.
Yeah, when I'm conscious. The Midlife Mafia has an experience geared towards women over 40. We're going to make you feel powerful, enlightened, and confident about the woman you are and what the future has in store for you. We're three very different women. We're putting the Gen X spin on midlife. We're talking about all kinds of things like additions, healthcare, careers, and maybe some things that mom didn't tell you about that came to you by surprise.
Surprise!
Midlife is a time of change. It's a time of reflection. Most importantly, though, it's a time of growth. It's a time when you can use your past experiences to help guide your future, because you do have a big, long future ahead of you, and you have a whole bunch of things that you messed up, and maybe some of them that you got right that you can learn from and bring with you. And today, we were talking before, what should we talk about? And we said, why don't we talk about things that really shocked us, like things that we weren't prepared for. So I thought that would be a good idea.
There's so many things.
There's so many things that we weren't prepared for. This whole, pretty much
Life.
everything. Yeah, I wasn't prepared to move from the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
Who is?
I wasn't prepared to move.
Actually, I'd like to go back.
So would I. I know. I saw this T-shirt that said something like, adulthood is a lie, don't do it.
It's all about responsibilities.
Yeah.
For me, the biggest one was gravity.
An apple fell on your head when you were sitting under
I
a
was
tree.
like, what happened?
I can't.
Like, when did that happen?
I used to look at my grandma, and I'd be like, wow, is that going to happen to me?
So, like, sometimes you're like, are they wearing a bra or not? And then I'm like, I got to buy that person a bra. Maybe they can't afford one. And you never see that?
I see it all the time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty perky considerably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, things lose their toughness.
Helium.
Somebody deflated it.
I wish I could do that to my stomach, what I can do to these things.
Well, that also sags too.
I know. I wasn't
gross.
prepared for that either.
Gross. Oh no, Dad.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
You just don't get tone,
I know.
and
Well, you don't get tone when you're sitting on the couch and not moving.
no, well, she's doing chair aerobics, and
Well,
No,
she's sitting on a chair and not
I'm doing
moving.
something
I am
sweating
moving.
to the oldies. You understand?
I've actually
So I
been
don't know
sweating
if
to
that-
chair yoga.
Richard Simmons. I did him too.
No, I'm not doing Richard
Oh,
Simmons.
You
Well,
did Richard Simmons?
No, you wouldn't want me. But my point is,
I don't think so.
Is he alive?
he's dead.
Oh, definitely not doing Richard Simmons.
But it's I don't know. It's an app. Like you dance, start off slow, and then you get it going.
I have the app. It's called Better Me.
Better me.
I like it.
Well, do you do it every day?
I do.
So, like, what kinds
Well,
of
I haven't
exercises?
done it in a while because I've been very
Feel
tired.
this. I'm so hard.
You are. She's holding her arm really tight.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my God. Now they're going to start arm wrestling. For those of you only listening and not watching, now they're going to start arm wrestling.
I mean, we don't want to have them hitting our belly button.
Well, that's what I looked at my grandma when I was a little kid.
I don't have a belly button.
I was like,
I
God,
used to.
I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I really, seriously, I was like 6 years old looking at my grandma and her breasts were like on the floor.
Why was your grandmother naked?
Because I was sleeping over her house. She wasn't naked, but she was wearing one of those bras that Christy thought homeless people wore.
So I always think it's a homeless person when they're down like all the way to the floor. I'm like, oh, that poor homeless person. I got to get her a bra. I don't know, but then I'm like, oh, they're not homeless.
No, it's Elle's grandma. Not anymore, is it?
I don't think I was
needs to
alive when
have.
your grandma was around, maybe.
Maybe not.
Elle's grandma needs to put on a bra.
She had a bra.
harness. and in pajamas.
Here's the thing.
Nova.
When she was young, she was beautiful, like very beautiful. And she always had, a big chest and everything, very beautiful girl. But of course, I didn't know her then. I just saw pictures. I knew her as this old lady grandma who I loved with my heart, everything. And I would look at pictures and I just knew what she looked like to me. And she told me, I look in the mirror and I keep expecting the reflection to be back of that like 25-year-old girl. And I look at this old lady and it's like she saw what I saw. And I knew that one day I was going to be looking in the mirror and thinking the same thing.
Well, you never do? I do.
I do.
I wonder if I'm seeing the same thing that somebody else is seeing.
Yeah.
I try to hide my mirrors.
Wasn't one of your advice tips not too long ago to get a full-length mirror?
Full-length mirror in your house at all times.
I think everybody should, and Sean does. I don't always go in it to look at myself. That's hence why I came to work one day with 2 different shoes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. They look very similar, though. Very similar.
They did.
They were close.
So they looked very similar. They were close, except one was black, one was white. But I digress. Can't see anyway. A lot of things came to. I'm actually shocked. I'm old enough that my kids have girlfriends. A little upset because they belong to me. They're mine.
Not anymore.
No.
And I like Sean's girlfriend, and I really don't know Michael's that well because he moved on and went to college. But they're still
there's
dating.
many girlfriends.
Well, he's living his best life and partying it up at your college. But that's my biggest thing. Like, I mean, it's very sad. Actually.
You have that, Christy. I don't have that, but you do.
I'm a little sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I mean, they're good. They're good kids. I mean, it's been a long time now. They're juniors, although she's graduating earlier. And he was in 8th grade, I think. Well,
they're like high school sweethearts now.
Whatever.
That's like so romantic.
But that's what I found out, that Michael met his girlfriend in school. I didn't even know they went to school together.
They don't tell your parents anymore.
They don't tell us anything.
Yeah, and my Michael told me.
Sean told me.
Michael's like that. He'll tell us.
But Sean came home with a hickey first, and then he told me afterwards because,
Thank God
trying to get out
Michael
of
that
him.
I know of came home with hickeys. Never.
I can't imagine.
And how OCD I am.
He would never. He would be way too scared to come home with a hickey in your house.
I wouldn't even know what to.
Excuse me, my children were scared too. Michael said he was paintballing with his friend.
I know, when he told me.
Okay. And Sean went to my other friend, Nicole, and she had to go buy makeup to cover it up. So believe me, my children are scared.
When was the last time you got a hickey?
Me? I'm 40-something.
It means nothing. That doesn't answer the question at all.
I am separated. I don't get hickeys. I'm grown. We don't do those things. Those are things younger kids did. Well, you get hickeys.
No, I was looking at you
You're
like.
staring at me like I'm saying something wrong. I mean, we're too old for that crap.
Because you're like 90.
I'm not 90. I just think it's not appropriate. We work.
Oh, you're not appropriate?
And no, that's not appropriate. We work and we should be role models to our children.
Look who's teaching us that.
I never, even
So
at 16, I never understood the purpose of a hickey. I really never
Doesn't
understood
make
it.
sense. I mean, you're just sitting there sucking somebody's neck.
Right, like a vampire. I mean, I guess if you're into goth, it's something,
It could be worse.
It definitely could be worse. They both could have came home and said, Mom, I got my girlfriend's pregnant. And then I would have sold my house and ran away. And nobody could find me until at least the grandkids were old enough. I can bring, surprise!
Oh,
A lot of surprises in our lives. A lot of surprises.
Well, I talk about my grandmother because when I look back, I feel like I guess I feel like I'm her age. Maybe when I first started to know her, she must have been in her 50s, I guess.
No, of her, because you never met your grandmother.
No, I did. I
Oh.
met my grandmother, and she was who I named my daughter after. You know what I mean? She was my person. She was my person. She was my dad's mother. My dad's mother was like my person, and she was like so great. Like I got her a Twisted Sister t-shirt because she was singing. It was like 5 of us in a Toyota Corolla. We drove to South Carolina for a vacation, and I was playing Twisted Sister, so she learned the words and started singing along with it and everything. So I got her a shirt, and it was just, she was just cool. Like I had a really good relationship with her, but I would look at her, and she always had this hair coming out of her chin, and it was like, Grandma, like, do I tell her? Do I not tell her? Like, do I just go up to her and rip it out?
There.
fast forward to now, Jesus Christ. It's like I had 8 years of, so she told me, her advice to me was, if you ever get a chin hair, immediately do something about it, like chop your head off, do something, it's only going to get worse. So I did, when I the first found one, I did 8 years of electrolysis, 8 years, twice a week. I did laser therapy 3 different times for a year each.
But
on 3
what
different
year was this?
The last time I did the laser, I lived here in New York, so it was in the last 20 years. It was like...
it's much more advanced. There's no more hair on my arms or anything.
And when was the last time you did it?
I'm done. I did all sessions.
Was it this year, or was it in the last 5 years?
A few weeks ago.
Oh. Maybe, should I try it again? Because I feel like I tried it.
That's why I feel like diapering you.
Do you have chin hair, though? Do you have facial hair?
It's being worked on now.
Really? All right, I'm in. Because you know what? I go to the wax place every week, and sometimes
it doesn't work. It works for the time. If you're gonna wax it, just wax it at home because there's no difference.
There is, because I can't get it all, and neither can they.
I gave you a machine to
you
try
did,
it.
but I still can't get it all. It's like, and then it grows in different intervals, so you have to actually do it twice a week.
Excuse me. They're little blondish hairs, okay? And that is the most they grow.
They're great.
They're blonde. You're looking at on my bronze skin, okay? Because I have a tan. I don't have hair.
Oh my God!
I don't want to be hairless. I'm not a f***ing cat.
Was it expensive?
Oh, I was just gonna say mine's all natural, free.
I know they do it per area. They do per area.
I broke it down, but it's a couple of good amounts maybe.
Well, because I spent
a couple of good amounts.
Is it like $2,000? Is it more than $2,000?
$2,000.
Really? No, not the body. I just want my chin.
I didn't break it down. I paid for everything.
Oh God, no. I like hair. Hair's good.
But we didn't do everything at once because we didn't know how I would react to it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you did it at all. You have sensitive skin.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
I guess if you do have sensitive skin, it does bother you.
Electrolysis, you used to go for maybe 8 to 10 sessions, right?
I think that's what
I went for 8 years, not 8 to 10 sessions. I went in 2 different states
at a time.
I went twice a week for 8 years.
It worked for a while, but then it does come back.
It never went away. It never went away.
And they used to blame me because they said I missed the appointment.
Right, and it just can't grow big. So I'd be willing. Actually, that's one thing that I'm broke as a joke, but I will pay for electrolysis. Exactly, I'll pay for electrolysis.
Care credit.
I'll go to your place. Give me their name, and I'll go to your place because I can't do it anymore. I'm just so over it. Every morning I wake up and I go like this, and then I start noticing it on the sides. And the lady goes, because first 10 years ago I would go, and then she said, "Oh, do you want me to do your upper lip too?" I'm like, "No, upper lip is fine," because I could see it. I didn't see anything on my upper lip, and I'm like, if you start there, then it's going to start growing in
That's
worse.
What they say, but then sometimes I don't know if you need to maintain it.
I was like, no. So then she talked me into it because I just used to go for eyebrows, at first, and it just
now at this age,
spread everywhere.
Be careful with the eyebrows also, because our eyebrows don't grow like they used to.
Mine do.
No, but I could see.
That mine are thinning out.
I honestly have never had a lip wax.
I can see that you made a mistake.
No, this is.
I'm hoping they didn't do it.
No, I don't do my own eyebrows. Well, sometimes I might have done this chunk that's missing. The chunk that's missing.
I feel like
I'm looking at her. She's got like a circle in her eye.
Once it came, it never went away. And I remember the first time I noticed it, I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s and I got a chin hair. And I remember my grandmother said to me, as soon as you see it, take care of it. So I freaked out, went to electrolysis immediately at the age of 20. I was probably 20. I was really literally 21 or 22. And I've been doing it ever since.
There's so much with even the hair, but the hair and the skin.
Yeah.
And when I went, I looked like I had hickeys all over. It was little blotches or some kind of disease to get my skin tags removed. I had
I had so many.
The day we took the photos when we first started the podcast, I had to wear the turtleneck because it was all.
Why do you get skin tags?
I don't know why.
Oh, in general.
They say that
it's an allergic reaction or something?
No, skin tags are common.
Yeah, they're
No, I know they're common. My dad had them.
I call them fishies. So they're my little fishies. And I had a really bad one here. Oh, God, it's still there. But it was worse. Now it's better.
One used to get caught in my chin. That's why I had them removed. And I was like, I can't take it. But
so there was a song I'm looking for. I found the hair there. Did anybody else hear that song, or did I make this up in my sleep?
I heard it. I know that song. I found no.
I'm looking for it. I just can't find it.
Marietta. I think it's a song about entering puberty.
Forget that song. Scratch. Scratch that song.
Since your kids are way past that point.
Oh God. Okay.
And you,
I actually think it is about entering puberty. Like,
it makes sense.
Yeah, probably. Maybe I made a boo boo. But
I know that's not what you want to talk about.
So I always wanted to go get my skin tags removed, right? So one day I had a real estate partner years when I first started. I'm not going to mention her name, but she was an older woman, and I really did love her. And she goes, "Can you drive me to the dermatologist? I have to get some skin tags removed." And I was like, "Sure." So I'm waiting in the waiting room. Now, I didn't have skin tags at that time. 20 years ago, I didn't have skin tags. So I'm waiting in the waiting room, and all of a sudden I hear screaming, "Holy Mary!" And I look at the lady at the front desk, and I was like, "Is that my friend?" And she goes, "I think so." I went, "I'm getting the out of here in case he wants to see me and do something on me." So I storm out. I was waiting. She comes out. She goes, she had all little things on her, like they had to cover it up.
On me either.
No, but they had to cover it up with like you know those little.
Right, it looked like I got
antiseptic
sliced.
or something.
Wow.
They probably have to
And
make
now-
sure that it's sterile.
My friend Justine's like, every time she used to see me, and it used to be big, and I keep my hair up. I hate my hair down. I'm only doing it for you guys. But she used to, "I want to rip that off. I want to rip that off your neck." And I don't know, maybe I put, my cousin taught me a trick, though. You should try it.
I got rid of them.
Oh, well,
Well, what's the trick anyway? Because some people,
Toothpaste. You put toothpaste on it, you leave it on for a little while until it gets hard, and then you kind of
You could cut them off.
I've seen them like that look like you could cut the. Well,
You could cut them off,
but it
they will
doesn't.
bleed.
It kind of doesn't work like that though.
No, if you don't carry it close to the skin, it's not gonna.
It's just going to grow back.
Yeah,
I'm not
Matter.
a doctor. I'm not cutting my skin off.
Yeah, we are not doctors. Do not
No,
follow
I
our
mean,
advice. But
I
I'm
thought
really
that,
interested in the
whatever
laser
you're gonna
thing.
cut it off with can give you an infection. So
Yeah.
I just went to the doctor to do it because it was bothering me.
I thought they
One
freeze
was bothering,
stuff
but I
off like
did-
that.
My mistake was doing a lot. I did it once.
Do they
over
freeze
here.
it off?
They just put a zit done.
But if that was that simple for you, then why was she
Yeah, but
screaming?
my whole it could be annoying. It's like a little shock.
How long ago was that, Marietta? Because things
20
change.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
things
it's true. Things
changed.
change. It's like a shock.
That's why I'm thinking my laser thing might work now because I'm willing to try it because I'm
The only thing is I
desperate.
was really, really turned off by the scarring. Like, I still have a little bit. Like, you understand? Because when I first did it over here, I had no scarring. But then when I did it all over, it was like crazy.
And you got
Yeah,
those when
no.
you got older, or you always had those?
I had some. I know my dad had them.
Mine did too.
I'm not sure if my mom has them, but I mean, I think they're common. I guess.
No, they are. It's just one of those things I think
had
you get
one
with
years
age.
ago removed from here.
One
As soon
thing
as
I
I
said-
saw it, I was like, I'm going.
Yeah.
And I think I have one starting here, but I mean, I go like still trying to clear up the eczema, so
Yeah.
I'm there normally.
So I just said, thank God nothing's on my face, because I think I would have to, no choice, and they would have to really do surgery. Like, they would have to put me out. If it was on my face, like in my eye or something.
In your eye, but
They
outside.
a lot of, sometimes you never see
No, I
it.
think
You know,
I'm
people
getting
have
one, yeah.
stuff like that in their eye.
Dr. Carter just had one removed in my place over there.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't like it. It's
That's
just,
the one thing. It's like I don't care about my legs. I can shave my legs every day. Don't care about anything.
But do you not care? It's annoying.
I shave my legs every day.
I shave my legs literally.
Because
I don't have
grow
to.
hair. You don't have hair.
I
when
don't
you-
have hair, but I shave my legs like literally every 3 weeks. I do it every day because it's like habit. In the shower, you
Right,
shave.
when your conditioner's on, you shave your legs.
shave. So I do it like it's habit, but I don't have to. I don't grow hair.
Well, I don't like stubble. Like, so
Me either.
So if you shave every day, you don't have stubble.
I grow immediately. That's why I'm getting hair removal.
Yeah, I'm really gonna
I
look
want to
into
wake
this.
up one day, and then I might actually go get my eyes corrected. I was putting off the whole face thing because of the way I break out and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
now I'm going to start.
Because it's the face is scary. Because once you start messing with it, that's not where you want to make a mistake.
No.
You need a few more treatments on the face than normal because they can't go deeper. Like, you could scar,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot easier than you think it is now.
No, it was easy before.
It's
It wasn't
so
that it
easy
wasn't
now.
easy. It just
Actually,
didn't
then
work.
If you think it was easier before.
I
it's
laid
way
there. They
easier.
put the laser on there. It took like whatever minutes. I went there somewhere on Ocean Avenue, and that was it.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Well, no. Then the first place I went to get it done was in Manhattan. I mean, and my appointment was for half an hour, and you know how much it cost to park in a parking lot on the Upper East Side? $80 for half an hour. That's how much it cost to park my car. So this was an expensive place.
You should have just taken a ticket. Would have been less.
Yeah, but you know what I saw though? Somebody parked over to let someone out, and it was it a cat? No, it was a person that drove their car, really nice car, down the block, stopped to get out, opened their door, and a cab went right through and took the whole door off the car.
That's one of my fears.
Mine too.
It was actually kind of worth the hair removal cost because that was interesting and fun. What else surprised?
I'm going to tell you right
by?
now how dizzy I am.
Well, that could be for a lot of reasons.
Honestly, I never felt this way. I do I just normal things that you would do, and the whole room is spinning.
Phentamine, Ozempic.
Borrowed Ozempic.
But I'm just saying. What
You're taking a lot of drugs.
What do you think you're dizzy from? That's one of the reasons I stopped taking
Getting
it.
old.
No, Ozempic is doing that shit.
But I didn't take it this week.
You take phentamine and stuff like that.
Well,
your sugar's probably like
How
4.
do you think I'm maintaining this figure? It ain't doing it by itself. Better Me is not helping this.
Because better me, you're probably in the chair.
No, you actually don't sit down.
No, you don't sit down. You dance.
You walk around, you walk in place,
Oh, no,
then
we're
you
on a
jog in
different
place.
one.
Then you got to touch your toes. I don't know. I've been doing that, but I don't get to my
You
toes.
better be careful if you're dizzy.
I get to my like ankles.
See, I didn't expect to. I was such a going to the gym kind of person. Even like I was one of those really way too hyped up aerobics people at the gym, and I never thought that someday I wouldn't be able to run.
I used to
But
do
my
Zumba.
knees are so bad. I was embarrassed to do Zumba.
I could definitely.
I could do Zumba.
I tripped in the middle of the class. And stuff like that.
I would just kill myself right there.
And I was like, even in aerobics, I was always on the wrong step. Everyone had their right
No,
foot.
the
I was
step
on the
is where
left
I
foot.
fell.
Yeah,
When I fell in step class, I wasn't embarrassed.
I was.
I mean, she's like, just keep on going.
I know they always
I'm
say that.
dead. I'm not going. I'm out. I'm walking right out that door.
And my sister goes, you know what? We should do something relaxing together. Let's take this yoga class. Everyone's like balancing. I'm like falling off the wall.
Like
There's a
you're stuck
brick
on the
between
floor.
my legs. I'm screaming. And this instructor's like, you have to calm down. Maybe yoga is not for you. You're disrupting the rest of the class. I'm like,
But you can't scream in yoga. It's silence.
No.
You can never do it.
No, I can never. First of all, they make you want to stand up like a tree.
Right.
I have no balance. Where am I standing up like a tree?
Right.
Is it the fallen tree?
And then they do the stuff with like your hand on the wall and then they add a brick. It's all kinds of stuff that you never knew about happening in that yoga class.
I actually just get proud of myself when I can do a handstand in my pool.
Aqua aerobics was very big.
Want to go to geriatrics too?
Geriatric aerobics.
So I've been paying for a gym membership for 2 years. I've only walked in the gym to register for that gym membership.
And these days you don't even have to.
And I have not used it ever again. But I did. When me and my aunt used to go to the gym together, my brother and his wife used to be working out, and me and my aunt were really just walking around and bullshitting with everybody. They all loved us. We didn't work out. They loved us, though. They liked talking to
imagine?
us. They liked talking to
No,
us.
it was very social when I went to the gym regularly.
So
And
social.
it was the same people all the time because you all went at the same time.
I was bored. I can't sit on a machine and work out. I'm looking at the time like, oh my God, I'm only on it for 45 seconds. Like, what are we doing here? Why is this machine not going faster? Why is the time not
Well,
dwindling?
now you can watch a movie though. Now you can watch an entire you can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
How? On your phone?
On your iPad.
Yeah. So as you're doing the elliptical, right? And your phone is there. I'm not bringing an iPad with me to the gym.
That's
So I
actually
bring a
exactly
phone,
what I
and the
did is
phone, you
watch
try-
a movie on the elliptical on my iPad. That's
Try to
exactly
watch
what I
this,
did.
right?
Too quick?
And then this is going like this. You ready? Boom, boom, boom.
No,
boom,
it stays in the holder.
It stays in the
I
holder.
watched the whole movie.
I
Like
went to a gym in 3 years.
I've watched lots of movies like that.
That's the only way, because if you get into something, you won't think about being on it.
Right.
Exactly, but when you're bored, even music, it makes you. I'm not. I'd rather take a walk. I'd rather walk around the block a little bit.
Well, that's actually very
I'd rather
healthy.
do that.
You know?
I get very bored. I can't. I feel like I'm missing something. I can't stay in one place. It drives me crazy. I can't do it.
It's good to be outside, though. I think a lot of these days, the kids, everybody, you don't play outside anymore. You don't go outside. There's a big inside world now, as opposed to the outside world. You don't even go grocery shopping. You don't go anywhere.
Nope.
Oh, I love.
Well, I go to work.
No, I
Right.
love going grocery shopping. I meet people. I give them my cards. They're all talking to me. They hear me on the phone. They
You're
come
that
over.
person, I'm not.
I talk to everybody.
That's nice.
I know their names when we see each other. Hey, Carol. Hey.
I'm thrilled with not talking to everybody.
I love it. I feel like I didn't miss out what's going on. I wouldn't know what's going on with their
What do you
lives.
think is going on that you're missing?
I don't know. It drives me crazy. I'm psychotic. In a good way.
Mariana's typical day. You see this person we went to school with, we went to high school. I have no idea who they are.
But I know them. You went to school with me. Why don't you know them?
Because I wasn't cool like you.
You couldn't have been. Because I'm cool like that. Don't make me sing that song.
I remember a revelation that I had. One of the things that I was surprised by was when I had my first baby, and it was one of those sleepless nights when you're up until 4 a.m. trying to get the baby to go to sleep that probably you didn't have because you had the perfect everything. But
I'm sorry.
girls,
My kids slept.
no, oh no. Oh, no.
Like for the first 3 weeks were difficult.
Right. That's how Jessie was. Aliana, forget about it. Aliana never slept. She cried all the time. Mark once told me, he's like, I would pace up and down at 4 a.m. and he would be like, I wonder how much it would hurt if I jumped out this window right now. but I remember thinking as I was holding her and she was screaming, and it
But
was
every
4
time
a.m.
she screamed, you picked her up?
I still had her. Like, she wouldn't go to sleep. You'd put her down and she'd be screaming, and eventually you'd have to go get her because she was screaming, and then, she would finally
That was
calm
your
down.
first mistake.
And then you couldn't stop moving because then she'd wake up and start screaming again. It was like a nightmare that never ended.
Stick a binky in their mouth, they'll be fine.
I know, and
it's
she
horrible.
loved them. She had one on each finger. She had a pacifier. One time I went in her crib when she was a little bit older. She had a pacifier on each finger, so that's 10. 2 in her mouth, and then there were a whole bunch of them on the floor.
Did she wear braces?
2.
Yeah, well,
So did Jesse, and he spit the pacifier in my face.
yeah, my kids didn't use a pacifier.
Get out of here.
I never gave them one. I tried.
I didn't
They
want
spit it
to.
out, and then I said, if they spit it out, why give it to them?
That's what I did with Jesse, because I was like, I didn't want to give him one because taking Aliana's pacifier away from her was like taking crack away from an addict, and I
they
didn't want to
didn't
go through
really-
that again with another kid. But Jesse spit it right back at me. I'm like, now what am I supposed to do? He's still crying.
No, I mean, Michael was actually used a little bit. Like, he liked it in the car only. And then one day he spit it out, and I said, I'm not going to give it to him. And Angelo, I never even attempted to give it to him.
But back to my story. So, 3 o'clock in the morning, I have a
What
screaming
story? You have a kid?
child. And then I think she finally fell asleep, and I'm like, so overtired. And I looked at her and I thought to myself, did my parents do this for me?
Probably not. I think they were thinking about throwing you out that window.
We were better kids.
No, but I mean, they probably did. I mean,
They just left us there and smoked a cigarette by our head and drank the beer next to us.
I have a picture of my mother holding me with a cigarette in her
Right.
mouth.
I think everybody does. I think I have a picture of my mom pregnant with me with a cigarette in her
This is what they did
mouth.
not care about. The cigarette right by your head.
But it was a big revelation because not only did I realize that, like, wow, my parents did this to me, but this is what, I just, for that moment, it was like a moment of clarity I had, and I just felt so close to that baby, and I thought, wow, this is like the purest form of love I could ever know. And I'm
Not stop crying.
well, I was probably hallucinating by that point too, but it was one of those weird things. I wasn't someone who said, I'm going to have kids for sure 100%, I'm going to be a mom 100%. I was not sold on that idea at all. When I realized how much in love I was with this baby, I was really
The
overcome.
minute the baby came out, I was in love.
Even after a C-section, because I didn't feel like that.
Oh, I had the best C-sections ever.
I'm sure you did. Pregnancy you didn't know that
I didn't
existed.
even know you had a C-section. I thought you just popped it out.
Tommy was natural. The other,
Of course
I
it was.
couldn't.
She didn't know you were pregnant.
Of course not. I didn't even get an epidural. I don't think I got an epidural. I don't remember. I have to ask my family.
Well, to me, the epidural is the most annoying.
Oh, it was.
Right.
But it was godsend. Because I'm sorry.
I want an epidural every day.
They were not
17
cutting
hours of
me
labor.
open. I didn't have any labor.
No, you can't. You never had labor once? So Tommy really just came out.
Yeah. Well, no, Tommy I was in labor for, but Tommy I was in labor for. But my other boys, no, I wasn't. We just scheduled the C-section.
I
went
scheduled
in.
for Angelo. but
And she
not-
goes like this. She goes, "Oh, Mom, look, you're having a contraction." And I went, "Now?" Like, I didn't even feel a thing. Nothing. And that's funny
great.
because I don't like pain. I'm scared of pain. I'm scared of
It's like
falling.
really bad cramp.
I go down the
it's
stairs
not
really
like that.
carefully.
They lie and say it's like that.
It is like really bad cramp.
No, it's like
No,
the
it
cramps
is.
from hell when you're being split open from the inside with Satan's
No,
axe.
actually, when they cut me for
Wow.
the C-section, when they cut me for the C-section, I actually felt it. They had to give me more. Like, I felt the cut. So I said,
You didn't have an epidural.
I did.
Oh.
So I said, am I supposed to feel that? Like, you know when you feel the blood gushing down?
Not really. I was sleeping for both my
Oh, you were
deliveries.
sleeping. I said, am I supposed to feel that? And they're like, no. And then they gave me more anesthesia. So then I was drowsy when the baby was born.
I was too.
They said that it was very common to feel it, the cut.
I didn't feel a thing.
Usually you just feel, I felt the pressure. Like when they
I
extract
felt
a
the
tooth.
pressure when they tried to get the baby out.
Yeah.
Which I said, if it wasn't ready, why are we doing this?
Yeah,
And they were pushing down.
I might have felt that.
yeah.
Yeah,
it
they
was
pushed down. No, but
20
it was
years ago,
it was like
guys.
somebody just pinched me, and I didn't know they were cutting because I couldn't feel it. But I felt the pinch then. I said, "Are you cutting me or something?" And that's when the guy said it was very common.
I never felt it.
I go, you should have told me before.
At least
It doesn't matter. You still got to do it. It doesn't matter. They would have told you were going to feel it the whole time.
You know what? And your body is psychologically programmed to forget how much it freaking hurts because then you have another one.
I didn't feel it, though.
I didn't feel it either. The only thing I didn't like was with Michael. They gave me, I think, too much because I think I slept for like 6 hours after he was born. I never got to, like, they brought him to me, and, you know, they put him on your chest. And
You're drowsy. It's anesthetic.
Well, I was
and then they took
with
him.
Michael. I, like, hit him in the head. They were coming to bring him, but Danny grabbed him. Because I couldn't really feel my arms because that's when they gave me more. With Angelo, we held him right away.
Yeah, so they thought Michael had, like, they thought I was gestational because Michael was almost 11 pounds at birth. So they took him right away, and they wanted to run tests and whatever they had to do. And
That's a big-ass baby.
That's a big-ass baby.
I yelled at every nurse because they kept hitting his head. They almost gave my son brain damage. It was horrible. That was terrible. They kept hitting his head every time they put him in the incubator. I'm like, can you just be a little gentle? Like, he's an infant.
I bet you're a great patient, no matter where you go.
No, but they all love me. They all love me.
Even in a restaurant. Is this real butter? Does this butter have salt?
The butter was not salted.
I only use Heinz.
Well, they had a non-name brand ketchup. That's the
Hunt's.
thing.
Wait a minute. Hunt's is not a
is not a
non-name
It's
brand.
not a brand that we buy. We buy
Then what did
Heinz.
you say to me? Oh, it's pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
After the poor lady searched for the ketchup packets that said Heinz, and she was,
But then, because I got nervous, because how long were those ketchup packets sitting there?
and nothing was like watching her add salt to butter. I've never seen that before.
How do you
Why?
have unsalted butter?
It was not.
It was not salted.
It was sweet butter.
You're right.
It was not even sweet. It was gross.
Well, it was a diner.
It was better with the salt in it.
Yes.
Okay,
It's like mozzarella. You like him. You like it.
She's
with
like,
salt.
I really don't like this. I
Were you
really
guys
don't
as blown away by your baby is that like that similar feeling? Just like holy.
I was afraid for everybody else to touch him.
I can see
I
that.
wasn't. Let the germs come on. My kids never get sick.
No, I didn't want nobody to touch him. I just wanted him in the room with me.
Oh, I thought you meant because you were afraid that people were going to get him sick. We were at a Sweet 16 right after I gave birth.
Your
These are
sweet
different.
16.
No, that was my first one. Thanks, Mom. No, actually, my cousin Jessica's
Your sweet 16 was like, what, a year later? 2 years later? What comes first, baby or sweet 16?
It depends on how crazy your mother is.
Oh, wow.
Because my mother she wanted to make sure I had a Sweet 16.
Well, one of the things I say that snuck up on me was the night sweats.
Yeah.
I don't have those.
You never once sweat so bad that your sheets were wet.
No, only during COVID. When I had COVID.
When you had COVID.
Oh, when you had COVID,
Yeah.
your fever broke.
But I also keep my central air is on 60 at all
So
times.
is Christy's house is like an igloo.
Icebox. And yet, I don't know what's wrong.
I saw a penguin
I'm
ask
taking
for
the
a
sheets
jacket
off.
in the
I'm
living
like,
room.
I can't take it. Like,
My friend Marie again is going through that too. She actually went to the doctor and she got something. I can't even speak for it, but she was going through that. Like she was hot, she was cold. It was bad. It was
but
bad.
that's how you are too, though. In here,
Oh, in here I have a hot flash, but that's my blood pressure.
that's what I think it is for me.
That's
too.
my blood pressure, honestly.
I really always say that too. I think it's my blood pressure more.
I mean, it could be your blood pressure. I mean,
'cause
for me, it was at
It's
night,
usually at
and
my
it was.
aggravating point, but then when I'm sleeping, I really don't have that. But who knows what I'm dreaming about?
I don't remember my dreams, but I know this. When I'm awake and I get crazy and I get angry, I get hot. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a hot flash. But it's not a hot flash because it goes away in 2 seconds.
I think I'm starting to have small symptoms, but yeah, Uncle Amanda's saying that, so she spends most of her time with me in the office. So
I mean,
guess.
it is what I mean. Your hormones naturally do decrease with age, so it's not. It's actually completely normal.
But I'm very pleasant, so I don't understand why.
As who? Glenda, the Wicked Witch of the West? Is that her name, Glenda? What's her name? Gwenda?
I'm very pleasant.
No, honestly, she is very pleasant.
She'll kick your ass if you don't tell her she's pleasant.
I'm not afraid. She is pleasant sometimes.
She's so not afraid of me.
But we all have that. I really feel like sometimes we
we
get
just
to our
really-
point and we can't take it
But like,
anymore.
and some of us sometimes we argue, and because we're stuck in this fucking room for hours.
13 hours. I want to punch. I've started bringing clothes, laptops. I bring my files. What am I going to do?
If we had showers, we would never leave.
Well, you know what? Except one day Marietta will sell it because she's a realtor.
Well, she's on the side of the building, so I mean, They should be calling her for thinking the building's for sale anyway.
Yeah, they're really not. I don't think they can see it. I think I have to lower it. It's bothering me.
No, it's not getting lower.
It has to go a little lower.
It'll touch my sign.
I'm going to touch mine.
Put it over here where the studio is.
Maybe I'll just add an extra one.
Oh, yeah. Let's re-banner the whole building.
Did you expect the success that you've had as an adult to happen?
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, both of you.
I'm not successful yet.
I'm not successful.
Oh.
I talk a good game.
I'm not successful yet.
You're not? What is it going to take? See, I think you're never going to be satisfied. You're one of
No,
those
I
people
won't.
that's never
If
going to
I
be
get
wants
satisfied.
to be a
satisfied, I get lazy.
millionaire.
No, that's not going to be enough. If she won that whatever Powerball that is right now that's like $80 billion, she still would not, that would not
And
be
I would
enough.
still blow it on DraftKings anyway. My point, it's not about that. It's if I say that I'm not where I want to be. Nobody ever is.
And money doesn't make you successful.
Not at all.
Raising
Not me.
your children.
Yeah, like I want to make sure that I
leaving them a legacy.
If
She said she wants to be buried with her money. That's not leaving them a legacy.
I joke with her.
That's fucking horrible.
I always joke with her.
I always tell everybody, you can't take it to the grave, people.
Oh, you could.
But then you leave your kids nothing.
No, you leave them plenty, but you got to have some with you, just in case.
Just in case what? They have a poker machine up there?
I want to live nice up there.
It's free! We're dead! It's free! God don't charge you rent.
You always need to pay somebody.
I hope I could be a realtor in heaven, though, because what would I do with my time? I would be so bored. Hire me. Not yet.
Are you ever successful? Yes.
Yes.
You're successful when your kids are ready and working and done.
And happy.
Like, your
today.
son
So
started
my
a job.
son started his job today, and I called him to see how his day was, and he was so excited. He literally said, "Ma, I'm so happy.
That's successful.
It's worth $50,000 at Lincoln Tech."
Right. It's worth the school. The school's over. Now he's got his, he starts his apprenticeship or whatever. And, that's successful. Your kids go off to college when they're done, when they're settled. That's when you'll feel like you've achieved everything.
When you see your grandchildren, that's when you have
gonna be a very long
succeeded
time,
and
though.
gained success.
But I wonder, and I should ask my friends, maybe we should have a guest on who doesn't have kids. Like, how do you then
But you
qualify?
you set your own goals. If you say, if I'm satisfied with the business now, which I am, which is why we did a podcast, because I have nothing else to do. I'm just kidding. So, but then there's nothing to look forward to. So you might get tired and lazy.
No. I mean, it's not lazy.
I was like, I want to retire now.
I do. I do, though. I do. You know what? And sometimes I wonder, one of the things another thing that is surprising me is that as I'm getting older, it's like I used to be like, oh, woohoo, it's the weekend. And, and I'd always go to the beach, I live right there.
I just want to sleep until
Yeah,
8
now
o'clock.
I force myself to get up and do chair yoga with Mrs. Norris. And then...
you don't want to know who Mrs.
But you
Norris
force
is.
yourself to get up. You don't just get up.
No, I mean I wake up and then my first thought upon waking
But you
up is
don't set an alarm
God
to
damn
wake
it.
up, do you?
Yes, I mean I'm usually up before it goes off.
Well, we
It
do the
usually
huddle
goes off
anyway.
during chair yoga,
We
actually.
do the Prime Dental huddle in the morning anyway.
Yeah, but I mean I wish that I wanted to get up and out of bed and out of the house and do things
Well,
more.
sleeping to 8 is very valuable.
So on the weekends, those are my busiest times, you know that.
Right, you're
but,
busy. It's the opposite.
But I'm going to tell you right now, before 12 o'clock, I don't
not
like
seeing
me.
me.
I just want to relax. I want to drink a couple of cups of coffee, take a nice shower, maybe do a load of laundry. I don't spend time home.
Wow, you know how to party on your time off.
It's not my
Let
time
me do
off.
some laundry.
I won't even do that. I'll do nothing.
Hold on. The other day, I had no clean clothes because I spent half my time here, half of it at work. I had no shirts to wear.
Look in your car.
There's so many shirts in my car. I got to really start bringing them in. So I go and I just put on whatever shirt I had, and I said, I'll stop at the mall. My favorite store closed down. And I
know
said,
you told me that.
And I said
What
to
was
the
your
guy,
favorite store?
Torrid. I love that store.
Oh, I love Torrid. I'm a Torrid member.
Aren't we all? So I say to the guy walking by, I said, hey, they closed Torrid. He goes, yeah, but you could find all their clothes in Macy's. I said, he sells Torrid clothes. He goes, no. But you can buy clothes. I went, have a pleasant day, sir. And I walked out. I was so mad.
No.
I was like, this moron. Why would I ask somebody to carry the garbage bag?
All that Torrid is actually, I thought Torrid was a sub-brand of Hot Topic, so you could probably find all of that stuff in Hot Topic.
I never heard of Hot Topic.
It's where
never
Torrid
heard
came
of Hot
from.
Topic?
Torrid came from there.
Is that like only a Kings Plaza thing?
No, it's everywhere. It's from California.
I thought it was in the Staten Island Mall.
It is. I just saw it. And then there's that other place called Zoomies, which is now a thing.
I've been to the mall and I don't know how long.
Zoomies is what the dogs used to do when they run around in circles. Zoomies.
I'm so bad with that. I'd rather go to Menlo Park and just go to the part that I want to go to the store.
That's what I do. I hate walking the mall.
So do
I want
I.
to punch everybody in their face. I don't get along with people in the mall because they all act like idiots.
But you know what I
But
did?
that's Staten Island.
2 weeks ago, I went to the mall because if I didn't go to the mall, I had nowhere else to go, and I didn't want to sit in my house and not get out of bed.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I went to the mall.
You went a little shopping for yourself.
And I was like, I can't stand the mall. I hate being here. I hate everything about it, but I'm going to walk around and do something because otherwise my other choice is not to do. I didn't want to risk not leaving my house.
I know
Did
how to
you get
scope
lost?
out the Apple store, so you just have to go to the Apple store when you need to go.
Did you get lost? Because you're right. You're
did
not
get
far from
lost.
King's Plaza.
No, but you did.
I would have went to King's Plaza to stop at the cookie house. It's
I
my
was on the
favorite.
phone.
I know. I was in Staten
I was
Island.
on the phone with her, and I said, "Did you get off exit 10?" She goes, "What?"
Yeah, I took the long way.
Wait, what's the long way?
I don't know.
The only way to get to the mall.
She goes, "I don't know where I am."
I came from the side where there's a Target, so I never usually come from that side. I usually
And then I'm
come
like,
from the
"You're gonna
side.
go to Trader Joe's. You're gonna go to Marshalls." You're gonna go-
By then I
You
was
came
too
up
exhausted.
You came up Forest Hill Road.
Yeah, that
So you
sounds
went
about
the
right.
back route,
I somehow I
Snake
did
Hill
that.
and went over there. Yeah,
I don't know how I got there, but I ended up at the mall. And then I ended up, because my friend kept talking about JCPenney, which I think is really retro. It's like nobody goes to JCPenney anymore.
Are they still open?
Yeah. And every time she's wearing a cool dress, I'm like, that's
Is
such a nice
Sears
dress.
still open?
No.
I don't know. But I went to JCPenney and I found a dress. I was like, I forgot about JCPenney. That's been around since I was a little kid.
So now you dress like all the people upstate.
No. It's got rhinestones on it. Going to someone's sweet 16 party, a really close friend of the family.
You're going to a Sweet 16. You don't decide. You have to get dressed up.
Do
We
you?
had this whole conversation about envelopes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
buys a present. I said, "No, people give envelopes."
You don't buy a present for a Sweet 16.
Well, now I'm not going to because I was taught how wrong that was. But I like to
that
give.
is so wrong.
I like to give personal gifts where it
You don't
shows
do
that
at
I
a wedding,
care
and you
about
don't
the
do that
person.
at,
You
like-
could do that as an extra.
I did already,
But
so
I
that's
think
what
if
I
someone-
did.
You don't do it at a wedding,
No, I don't. Well, some people give like a nice picture frame and they put money in the picture frame.
right?
You know, they do that. That's cute.
Yeah, like I got a Tiffany vase with the money in it.
Yeah, like some people do personal things.
But what if
'cause
you're-
they want to give an extra?
What if you're not Rockefeller? Then what do you do?
Then you don't go to the party and just send them $100 and say thanks for the invite. Can't
Right.
make
No,
it.
but what if it's a close family friend?
If they're
You're
a
doing-
close family friend, they know your financial situation.
Right, and they would rather have me there than not. So
So you give them what you could afford.
So that's what I'm going to do. Because I already gave her, they're having the party after the birthday, like the birthday already happened. So for the birthday, I gave her a gift, like a gift, a personal gift that I knew she would like. And then, so I guess I'll do money for this.
You do what you could afford.
I just feel lame. I feel like when you give money or gift cards, you're actually giving zero thought.
Please
Well,
don't give her a gift card for a Sweet
What do you
16.
give for a Sweet 16 now?
It depends on who it is and how many people I'm taking.
Right.
If it's me and my kids, that's me and 2 adults. They're not kids, they're adults.
What if it's a family of 4?
Probably like, but like maybe 500-600.
What?
I go by place
Yeah, I just said depending on where it is.
because you gotta cover your plates.
I know, but I can't afford that.
Tell them you're going to bring your own food.
They want me to
Always
come
put
there.
cash so that when you go to the bathroom. it's
I've
not
known
that
this
good.
little girl since she was born. I'm like a member of the family.
Right, so they will understand. Is my point.
You don't
have to worry
have
about
you don't
it.
have to give that. Can you leave a couple of those people home? Just go by yourself.
Can you trade them in?
Jesse likes wearing a suit, so he'll probably. Did I tell you Jesse's going to be in the talent show?
No.
He's singing "My Way" by Frank Sinatra.
He knows how to sing.
That's what I said last year when he was in the talent show.
Did he sing?
Yeah.
Did Frankie Valli?
He
last
sang
year, right?
"Can't Take My Eyes Off of You" by Frankie Valli.
Can't take my eyes.
We didn't
off
ask you to
you.
sing.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
that the song?
Yeah.
You're just too good to be
Yep,
true.
yep.
Oh, I love that song.
Well, I think they should let us know how
I need you,
things that
baby.
they brought us by surprise.
Yeah, we definitely love to know.
Yeah, we would love to know what surprised you because many things surprise me. I'm constantly surprised at how there's a moped not in my rearview mirror, but yet on the side of my car when I'm trying to make a left turn.
Or
How
how
is
I
that?
almost ran over 16 people the other day. They come out of nowhere with these electric bikes.
I know.
And one thing I like to say is thank you for subscribing to us on YouTube. We went past 25,000.
Yes, yay!
So thank you.
And seriously, if you have any show ideas or if there's a lot of guests that we're planning on having, and we will be
We
having
do have
them.
Very
a list already.
excited.
so
Yeah,
we're
we
ready
have
to
a
go.
list. In fact, we're going to be doing a can I say it?
I don't know.
We're gonna do a cleanse.
We're doing a cleanse. We're not
so
all
we
that
might
happy
not
about
all
it.
be here anymore, but
But we're all gonna do it.
we'll let you know.
Except
how it
Amanda
works.
is wussing out on the cleanse.
I am going to be out sick that day.
It's a 60-day.
Well,
No,
when
it's a 30-day
Right,
cleanse.
when I read it, I thought it said that was the actual parasite, so I was like, what? What did I get myself into? But all right, you know what? We can't hurt.
Kim Rogers.
Kim Rogers, yeah, she'll be on the show November 10th.
Yep. So we better get on that cleanse.
Yeah.
So she sent us the cleanses, and we're gonna go 30 days, and we'll let you know how it's going during the process.
Right, and we look forward to doing other fun things. So again, yeah, thank you so much for joining the Midlife
Yes,
Mafia
because
podcast.
this is what we think is fun. But thank you for following us, and please follow us on all socials, Midlife Mafia.
Welcome to the family.